Yes, yoga has affected a lot of different aspects in my life. When you practice something and when you dedicate yourself to showing up to your mat, hopefully every day, maybe sometimes you lose a day, but you're giving yourself that dedication or that discipline to keep showing up on your mat, to keep improving your body and your mind and trying to find a place of peace within yourself. It will show up everywhere, really. When you're encountering other people, you'll have a different look at it, maybe. If you practice kindness on your mat and practicing kindness through your body and how you try to move forward with your yoga practice, that's by listening to your body or listening to the foods that you're intaking and whatever. It'll come out in other ways. When you encounter other people, you're practicing kindness with them because you've been treating yourself with kindness. Mm-hmm. And so whatever you take to your mat, whether that's discipline or kindness or truth, cleanliness, you'll find that in other aspects of your life as well. That's just how it works. When you keep practicing something, it's inevitable for it to show up in other aspects of your life. So it can be very intense at times when you are giving yourself that time, yourself, just you, then it becomes pretty intense, the journey that you start to go on with yourself.
So for someone who's new to yoga, what would you tell them to help them persevere through the hard parts of it, and what do you think those hard parts may be?
I think the hard part of starting a new practice is showing up on your mat, because when you show up on your mat, you're telling yourself you're good enough to show up on your mat, and you're worth it. You're worth being there in the room, whether it's with other people or whether it's a personal thing that you're doing on your mat, which it will always be personal whether you have others in the room or not, because it's your own personal practice. But I'd say the biggest challenge for anyone starting something new is to continue on and to continue growing with it. And so for me, the easiest thing to start out is just to try breathing, or trying one posture that seems fun to you. For me, when I first started, I really liked dancer pose. I thought it was such a beautiful posture, and I felt good doing it, and so that was my go-to pose. And that's fine. If you like to do something, or if it feels good to you, then you should do it. And so just showing yourself the discipline to keep showing up to your mat. And maybe it's not every day, but maybe it could just be once a week to start out with, and then you can continue to grow your practice by continuing to show up there on your mat. Was there an addition to that question?
I'm just mesmerized by you. You're such a beautiful girl.